Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Drugs are bad, MKay? Set in Berlin and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 has been to Berghain in Berlin and saw some shady dealings. Now he is taking action. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 5 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a silenced pistol stored up in the entrance staff room, and we'll be bringing with us a proximity micro taser. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to start heading around to our silenced pistol, stopping briefly along the way to drop our taser in the puddle there, and in a few moments or few minutes even, our target will be coming along and he will step in that puddle. While we're waiting for him, we're going to retrieve our silenced pistol and the briefcase, and then we're going to make our way back outside and await the arrival of our first target. Now, they do take their time, but eventually they will wander over in this direction and they will be rather shocked to find that the puddle is wet. So moving on, our next target will be Agent Davenport, and he is a pistol elimination, which will be somewhat tricky as he does not go anywhere that is not very public. So he is currently around in the bathroom, and what we're going to do, if we can get there quickly enough, he's coming this way, is we're going to drop our briefcase right there at the entrance. He will find that and he will take it, surprisingly enough, to the staff entrance room, which is where we picked up our silenced pistol in the first place, so we could have left it there for the time being. So we're going to get there ahead of him. We're going to wait on the stairwell to the roof, and eventually our target will make his way over here. He's picked up the briefcase, so all we have to do now is wait for him to make his way across the club area and over to us. Now we need to get rid of him rather quickly once he gets into the room, because he can sometimes stand right up against that bicycle you can see there, and he will not present himself as a target. So as soon as he enters the room, we're going to plant 2 in his back and then deposit him in the closet provided. And then we're going to move on next to Agent Swan, who is located out by the juice bar, and luckily enough he is a much easier person to deal with. There he is. So we're going to make our way over to the water works, or the river area. I'm not sure if it's clean water or sewage water, but either way we're going to make our way around to this area, and all we have to do is await the arrival of our target. So he will make his way over here shortly. We're just going to wait for the gentleman on the bridge to move away, and then all we have to do is approach Agent Swan and push him into the water, effectively drowning him, but it counts as a fall. So moving on, we now need a change of disguise, so we're going to head into the staff only area here, and we're going to turn on the radio. That will attract the attention of one of the bartenders. We're going to grab the frying pan from the hot plate there, and then we're going to position ourselves behind the chest freezer, await the arrival of the bartender. Now they will not present themselves as a target until they turn around ready to leave. So we're going to lock on to them while we wait, and the second they go to head out the door, we're going to throw our frying pan at their head, and then we can quickly grab their outfit. We're going to leave them there. We don't need to hide the body. No one will find them. So now we can make our way back into the club and deal with our next target, who is in the staff only area. Now there is a door we could go through, but it is locked and we don't have a lockpick. So we're going to go all the way around to where the toilets are, and we'll make our way around the long way. So here is our target. Now he doesn't move, and again doesn't really present himself as a target. We could use the radio to hopefully lure him into this area, but I'm going to use the screwdriver from the shelf instead. And we're just going to open the doors and throw that on the floor, and he will go over to investigate, and when he does we can then get behind him, pounce on him, and with a quick jerk of the neck we can deal with him. So there he goes. Now we could leave him here, but we are going to put him in the crate provided, as we are not quite done in this area. We now need a new change of disguise, and there just so happens to be one just at the end of the corridor to our right. It's not the staff member just here, although we do need to get rid of him as well. So we're going to quickly pounce on him from behind, render him unconscious, and we're going to drag him to the nearby crate just around the corner. And this is where the locked door is that we would have utilized if we had a lockpick. So now the coast is clear, we're going to use our screwdriver and we're going to throw that just over by the pallet truck there. That will get the attention of the guard, whose outfit we do require, and when he comes along to investigate we can then pounce on him, render him unconscious. There we go. We can take his outfit and we can leave him there. No one's going to find him. So our last target is all the way down in the security room next to the dance floor. So using instinct quite liberally, because I'm keeping an eye out for Agent Montgomery, my nemesis for this map. I've lost so many silent assassin runs due to his locations. But once we get down, we're going to climb onto the top of the DJ booth and up onto the ventilation system. Again, checking on Agent Montgomery, who's still not here. We're going to make our way into the boiler room area, and just at the entrance to the security room, we're going to take a shot at the plug socket on the floor and then hide around the corner, as the guard who is not the target could see us from his position. Now the guard who is a target is going to go over to investigate, and when he does we're going to put a bullet into the water cooler and eliminate him rather quickly. Now before we leave we are going to hide around the corner once again, as that does cause a bit of panic. And as you can see on instinct, there is Agent Montgomery, always in the way when we need him least. So they're all going to start running around and panicking, and we are going to utilize the ventilation system and make our way across the club to the far side, avoiding all cameras and enforcers, and then we can head out the exit. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we've managed to meet all of our objectives, which will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.